If you're new to the build, a big welcome, and if you're a little bit rusty, then welcome back. You'll see behind me my current bullnose Ford. Now, this video is one that we did years ago because we've been moving some of our older footage to channels that fit that content better. You'll see my first one and the entire mess of messiness that I got into with that project.
You know, the frame is veering off towards Rust Bucket Town and like destruction. So not only are we going to patch it and bring it back on the right road, but we're going to put it on the right side of the road, going straight. It takes a special man, right, to pee in his own cornflakes. This guy. And he got nothing else to eat, so I've made all kinds of a mess here. What have I done? I mean, I know what I'm doing and what I was thinking at the time, but I have gone to a level even I did not foresee on this. I'm beginning to think I might have some kind of disease. That's the truck bed. It's over there. And not only that, power spin. That's a bit of it. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know what I was thinking. Whatever. Gonna make do. So there's a bit of the truck bed that I cut off and threw over there for some important reason that only made sense at that specific time. Over here is what was my truck bed. Hey, this is an old bed frame. What are we going to do with that? Well, I think that we're going to take this and patch a frame with it. That's the general plan, is take his bed frame and cut it into pieces, patch a frame, weld it, and then we had to pull the gas tank out. Had to pull the gas tank out because it was leaking. So it's over there on the back of the four-wheeler. And then I got to replace that shock mount. I put new shocks on it because they was junk. And actually the shock mount over here closest to me, that was rusted and just darn broke. So replace that one. Then went to look at that one. And that one's also super crazy rusted. Ugh. Well, I tell you, this is a welcome to the nightmare. But either way, here. I already been working on the bed frame some, getting it into what I would consider usable pieces for what I'm trying to do with it. Always got to remember safety is a priority. I'm going to take a break here for a second, fill y'all in on what I'm doing. If you're new to the channel, hit that button. And, you know, if you ain't new to the channel, you'll have to hit that button because you done did it. And you're a tough old root. So, this is $1,000 truck. This is what's left of it. After apparently I get a hold of it, I can't help it. That was the bed. It's off, you know, and cut up for whatever stupid reason. I think, all right. What my thinking was, let's relocate here. There we go. I think what I was thinking when removing the bed was that I need to get to that, and there's another one on the other side. I love cats. Especially that one. That was my first cat. Super old. She's not going to leave us alone. So, just that's her in my armpit. So, I had to pull the bed off to get to the frame rust. That's right there. Nothing major. And then I found some on the other side, near the gas tank. And so I needed to get to that. So, then I needed to drop the gas tank. Well, when I dropped the gas tank, it's all full of holes. So, I don't know if I'm going to patch it or put in a new one or what. So that's the hole that I discovered first. Now, there wasn't really a hole there. See, I had to replace that right there. That bracket there. Put a new one of them on. So, obviously, you grind down the rivet. Then you take your punch. You punch that rivet out. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. But while I was banging on that sucker, that's when that popped loose. That was just some kind of a facade of being solid there. A lot of people crap their pants when they see that. But this is not going to make or break the situation. And I was going to take that bed frame that I've been grinding on and just, you know, put a section, shoo, right across there. Maybe another one, because I like X's, you know, like that. Bam, it's patched. It's reinforced. If you see what kind of a situation that we're in here, this one right here. Hey, see all that? This is supposed to come out straight. Look at that. I mean, that's just bits of the thing coming off. That was the next thing that I discovered. Now, while I was down there crawling around looking at that, I seen this. Not really a deal breaker. I mean, the truck's not gonna snap in half with that. Obviously, the truck will snap in half at some point with enough weight and enough rot, but we're not there yet. Bought me a little welder, and we're gonna weld some metal to there too. And we'll paint it and just paint the whole frame. So not only is it a patch job, it's a correction. You know, the frame is veering off towards Rust Bucket Town and like destruction. So not only are we going to patch it and bring it back on the right road, but we're going to put it on the right side of the road, going straight. That is where like rust converter and like painting it comes. So that's where we are today. Today we are here with the truck bed frame and a bed frame and a grinder, and I got a welder and a box. We may patch the gas tank. Good job, bad job, whatever. Can't leak any more than it was. And put him in there with some kind of like a ratchet strap. Chintzy, super chintzy. But that would get it in there, it would hold it, and it would be real easy to get it back out. Easily removable attachment method. Unlike the crap that was on this to begin with, that was all rusted, and I just had to cut. I don't mind it, I guess. You know, getting too deep into a project is the worst thing in the world, except for the opposite. I'd rather have a project like this than nothing. Sit on my hands and, I don't know, play video games. Who in the hell wants to do that? Get to work, kids. So, from here, after everything I said is done, we're going to put a wooden flatbed on it, and then we're going to do something. I don't know what. Like it was, you know, we're going to put a cherry on top. I don't know. I may make some kind of like slide-in camper for it. Make us an overlander, or bolt a chicken coop on the back of it, and I'll be the crazy guy that drives around with chickens in the back of his truck. Not sure. You can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you put your mind to it. The world is at your fingertips if you just look down at your fingertips to see it. For whatever reason you like this video, hit that button.
And there you have it. That was pea and cornflakes. If you're from the South, you'll know that that's a very popular saying here. But there's a second one. The second saying is, it takes a special kind of stupid to pee in your own cornflakes. And that's what it felt like to me. I will be honest, watching that video now, it was kind of awkward for me. Like, is that the same dude? But it is. But I loved that truck, and we had an entire video series dedicated to it that's now going to be put on old iron. We got it running, we got it rock and roll. The cherry on the top ended up being the Trump Nation, hey buddy, the Trump Nation license plate on it, which I still have. It's on this truck right here. So some portion of that build lives on. But if you liked what you saw, hit all of those buttons, and I will see you on the next build.